Okay, so this is 2-in-1. I'm gonna water. I guess talk about stuff. What I do is, since this water could be quite hot, I just get that underground in these wood chip areas. Don't spin on me. Boom. Go out like this. Now I have to get a little bit for these potatoes. This area here gets is under these fir kind of trees, and I think the fir trees just suck all the moisture out. So it's good to do this here. Here we have a bunch of weeds. Well, on the edge here. But in the middle, those aren't weeds, those seeds. Those little baby plants. Those are, I think radish. Okay. This ain't bad. I'm watching how it pours. I try to make it so that when you water like this, it doesn't just run right off. Kind of critical. Okay, now, uh-oh. I'm gonna have to be very careful here with this. With the hose. Okay, yeah, because the hose can kill everything. Now I'm gonna water these tomatoes. This is the main thing, because I planted these tomatoes, as I think I said in other videos, a very long time ago. So I got it. One of these is determinate, so I got to figure out which one that is, because that one cannot be trained to a single leader. That one has to not be pruned at all ever the whole time. What we're doing with the hose, we don't kill anyway. So what's interesting is all these plants look pretty similar, right? Maybe this one looks bigger. That one that looks a little bigger was started at the same time as all these other ones, but I did not transplant it very early. So it's kind of interesting. It grew, you know, a few weeks ago, this one was huge. And these were stunted. Because they got stunted, these plants, when I did that. But they don't look that different now. This is new too. New, just planted right now. This one's old. You can kind of see it's a little, yeah, this looks just straight up like these. Those two are kind of bent. That'll change, of course. These are vines, so I'll do a little more water. And now we get to the real McCoy. This doesn't really matter. None of these shard and that little plant down there aren't really that critical. But we take this. How far can I take this? A little bit further. A little bit further. Good. That shard can act as like a post. So those had died. That's why I transplanted them. Those plants are basically dead. One of them was scraggling, and there's no point. I started them all over again, so I have backups coming up. But here are 5 that there wasn't room. I have only a spot for 18, and I had like 23. So there were 5 that didn't make it. So here, I just planted, and look how stunted. These seeds were started at the same time. These that are stunted were in the ground too early. It's too cold. I wonder how they would have done if they had full protection. This one, of course, is amazing, right? Because this plant was also planted in this same time as this. This is stunted. Tiny little plant. This thing's like a tree. This one, I'm pretty sure, is the Rosa Siciliana, but another mistake I made was in my notes, I didn't write which way is north. So I don't know which way the beds go. You know, I'll just wait till they start giving fruit, and then we can see. Maybe the Valentines I'll be able to tell before they get fruit. But in general, tomatoes all look the same, except for those brandy wines. So it felt kind of dry. I'm getting a little more water. Yeah, that's it. Pardon the messy video, but you know, it's really notes for me. I'm just posting in case some of you guys might be curious. Maybe one day life will let me make fancy videos.